Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it. This might be the last chance you get. Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. For the initial assault, Cadwell will assist you. Don't be fooled by his bizarre antics, for his heart is full of courage and honor. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex.
Unless we survive,
our destiny
how likely
is in
that?
your hands.
A beautiful creature has fallen under Molag Bal's spell of evil. We must set her free. Victory! I'm gonna run out of room on my scabbard. Where will I mark my kills?
Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. While they keep Molag Bal's minions busy, you need to navigate the labyrinth and find them. Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molag Bal's inner sanctum myself. Gabrielle and her mages... Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the labyrinth. And try not to let the deadly traps...
Alas, fine friend, the Fighters Guild has need of me. Do stay out of trouble while I'm gone.
Don't lose hope, my friend. We're depending on you.
Yeah!
This room is so big. I never expected the prince to be much of a reader. But all these books, imagine the wealth of knowledge they contain. I could spend years in here. If we can't get out of this room. The door on the other side won't budge, and we haven't been able to figure out the mechanism yet. Search around the room, I guess. Who knows? You might find something useful among the dark tomes and old fables about lusty Argonians.
I recognize these devices. I've researched them, even written reports about them. Never saw one in person, though. I have a notion. It involves the large metal tubes on the walls. According to my research, they resemble a fair assumption. Do you see the small openings near each of the tubes? If we can figure out how to...
Do you think, Molag?
Think Xur would be fearless in the face of darkness. You would be wrong. The darkness is obviously designed to hinder our progress. Of course, Xur would not be here if he could not help. This one gives you the light to guide your way. Beware.
almost there. A one-way door. Looks like we can only go forward from here. I hope the others are all right. Can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross this region, and we'll find the planar. Stick close to me. There's probably something waiting in here that wants to kill us. There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come! I need to get this door open. Hold them off while I work on this.
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I've never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell, your mastery of portals does you proud! Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Wait a moment. What happened? Where's the rest of you? Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is... Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Winning isn't our goal, though. We just need to survive long enough for someone to reach the plein air vortex. Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also ambushed, but he managed to fight his way out of it. Many were wounded, though. Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Cold Harbor that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person. The portal that leads to the plein air vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can.
You didn't think we forgot our promise, did you? Shadow Walkers, attack!
You have performed better than I expected. Even in the face of unrelenting danger and the worst horrors Oblivion like you, I have come to finish this. Thanks to the efforts of your army, you have gotten this far without... Keep working on it. You will solve the riddle eventually. There is more to do if you wish to save your world. To halt the plane meld, you must enter the Eye. I have been with you every step of the way. I provided a safe haven in Cold Harbor. Used you? Of course I used you. But you knew what was it. You must enter the planar vortex. The interstices of space and time, where Nirn and Cold Harbor... The life of one insignificant mortal. Ask your questions. You cannot hope to succeed without the support of your allies. The light of Meridia cleanses and purifies. Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. You seem surprised, mortal. Did you not suspect my true identity? I did not pretend, mortal. I am the groundskeeper. I merely hid the fact that I am also a Daedric prince. Do not presume to question my motives. Suffice it to say, I required mortal assistance to destroy the vortex, and you mortals only see life as precious because it ends. Take it from a god. You'll never know how fortunate you are.
Meridia and Molag Bal have always hated each other with a fiery passion, but that hatred has cost so many of our lives. I have a notion to show them both why Vanis Galarian's chances. I don't believe in luck or fortune. We'll win this day with blood and magic, or we'll die trying. I won't lie to you. No, we can't. But we're not the chosen ones. We're not heroes of destiny fated. It's good to know your faith hasn't wavered. These men and women follow you. They face death itself to fight at your side. They will stand with you until the end. The same thing that happens to everybody. The world ends and everyone dies. And that's the best scenario. No, we can't. But it's good to know your faith.
I imagined that this was going to be a grand adventure, but I never pictured the horror of all this. So many of our friends and companions have died, and this damn vortex still threatens our world. I think it's time. Damn right I'm determined. And more than a little irritated at all this. Come on, hero. Let's show Molag Bal. I think we can. I hope we can. All I know is we've come too far to give up now.
Did I hear that right? We're going to blow the vortex apart. Great. But how do we get out of here once the light explodes? Please, that's not an idea. We're just going to plant a magical explosive and hope for the best. I thought my brother Raynor's ideas were bad. I'm not sure I can take much more of this. People are dying. I've lost friends, people I looked up to. That was different. Deshan, Eastmarch, those places were ordinary compared to this place. People died. Not like this, though. I know. And that's why I'll stand with my brother and with you. With all these brave... You better not let us down, you hear me?
If we had known all this was happening, maybe my people could have stopped it. I've spent my life hiding in a dark forest. I've never seen the sky over me. We'll adjust to our true home again in time. For many of us, it will be the first time we get to see our homeland. It's better to die fighting for what you believe in, than to die fat and content. I read that in a book. It wasn't a good book, but the phrase stuck with me. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that.
I always wanted to see a planar vortex up close and personal. Isn't that sky spectacular? Of course! Our epic quest. It must have slipped my mind. I've been on so many of these adventures, you know. Yes, I knew that. Terrible getting your dismal world into the wondrous vistas of Cold Harbor. Like dipping bread. Concerned? About what? We're heroes, my boon companion, and heroes...
Speak to your friends. The Lord of Brutality uses dark anchors to bind this vortex. Meridia's light must be unleashed at the focal point of the vortex. Again. So it begins. Destroy the remaining anchor. The chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly. We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
We're running out of time. I'll make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
I'm sticking with her, my friend. Gabrielle and me, we've been through a lot. I'm not going to leave her alone.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on, let's go set the light in place.
The light approaches. It brightens the shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
But the darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel the light approaches. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will destroy
Our Father has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
You believe that light can destroy my Playmeld? Your prince thinks I would allow this? She is more foolish than I thought.
I live to serve. It will be my pleasure to destroy this one, my lord.
Oh, how sad. You were drafted into a war you could never win. My counsel shall destroy you. I shall enjoy watching the hero die. Most curious. This light powers you somehow. Meridia, where are you hiding?
Merely fetching those who would stand against you.
I'm tired of this game. Now you shall die.
Quickly, get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart!
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
You deal with the crystal. We'll take care of it.
may well be our last battle. Let's make them remember it.
You must hurry! My shield can't stand much more of this!
Almost! There!
I can feel it, Lawrence. We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you!
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle. I have this under control.
To hurry! We can't hold back much longer!
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
No! You cannot do this! I cannot fail!
The planar vortex is destroyed. Molag Bal's plane meld is at an end. You are immortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket. Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle? The Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death. Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince. Gather. For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you. And they have plans, and...
My time has finally come, it seems. I have lived far longer than any of my people. Finally, I will... Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nern from the I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nern.
How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived, and how can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darian, the king, so many I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted,
The hour has arrived, Vistage. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather at the harborage. Meet us there. Your deeds have been nothing short of legendary. With the plane meld at an end, Tamriel may yet endure. Now the time has come to confront Molag Bal and reclaim your soul. You must lead the 5 companions into this final battle. We are all of us prepared to sacrifice our lives to see this through to the end. Our plan is to use the amulet. No doubt the god of schemes has rallied his most powerful servants to his side, but his arrogance has already proven to be his undoing. He may not even consider you a threat. We shall endeavor to prove...
I'll never get used to this place. Come here, Vestige. I'd like a word before we skip off merrily to our doom. The time is at hand. Stop second-guessing yourself. Stop questioning your resolve. Just stand up and do it. This is it. The beginning of the blasted end. There's no point in pretending this isn't happening, or saying we're not ready. There is always a choice. But you don't get to choose what is true. You only get to choose what you will do about it.
This place is alive with pain and suffering. This must be where Molag Bal torments those who displease him.
Is that Manamako?
You come to gloat at my torment. I am neither alive nor dead. I am trapped in a gout of ash and bile. I am his plaything, and an abject lesson to others who would thwart him. My plan was flawless. My machinations were executed to perfection. I would have been a god if not for you. Arrogant, presumptuous, egotistical twaddle. Bit of costume jewelry is nothing compared to the Master's power. I expect I'll be seeing you soon. My only joy for the rest of eternity will be hearing your tortured screams.
Manamako. He was a backstabbing hypocrite with the delusions of godhood. The fool got precisely what he deserved.
Molag Bal is here. I can feel his presence, sense his foul breath upon the wind. There. That place should serve us well. Let us assemble and prepare the ritual.
What do you suppose this place was?
A temple of some kind. The Dark Anchors may have pulled it into Cold Harbor. Perhaps it was created by the Daedra to mock the Divines.
What does it matter? We can't wait any longer. We must perform the ritual. Vestige, it is time for you to make your decision. Yes, this will be close enough, I think. Are you prepared? No one is more surprised than I am. They are willing to sacrifice themselves to save the world, yet they will never hear a single word of thanks. A funny thing for a selfish man to say, isn't it? I'd better be careful not to learn anything from this. I've no idea. Speak to them. Let their own words convince you. We've already been over this. You need an infusion of divine power to even consider challenging a Daedric prince. The Amulet of Kings is a relic of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. His powers embody the qualities of...
I see that look in your eye, Vestige. And I wonder, am I to be the one? Know that I would consider it a great honor. It would be a fine death. When you live each day as if it were your last, as I have, eventually you will be right. I was born to die a hero's death. I've always known this. I once swore to protect my Emperor, and failed. I cannot allow him to sacrifice his life in my place. Nor can I ask this of Lyris, my snow lily.
We've had some crazy adventures, haven't we? But adventures are what you call them when everybody... My father once told me that the most important thing anyone... I feel like I've already lived a dozen lifetimes. I'm so tired. And I look forward to seeing...
Remember, Vestige. We fight for our people. We fight for Tamriel. Evil might be kept at bay for a time. Very little. The scrolls can see many things, even possible futures. But they are not infallible. And there is no such thing as a safe choice. There are only other choices. Oblivion did not make... Remember, Vestige. There is no such...
Position yourself over there, Vestige, and brace yourself.
We'll never forget you, sire. Or your sacrifice.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, forgive me for my hubris. Grant your divine power to the Vestige, and restore your protection to Tamriel. The my sacrifice might not be in vain.
History may not remember your sacrifice, but those present here will never forget it. Divines of Tamriel, with this vessel of your power, the Amulet of Kings, I call upon your strength. Let this noble sacrifice be a testament to our desire to set things right and restore balance to the Mundus. Your champion stands ready. Accept this offering and imbue this vestige with your glory. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Vestige, now is the time. You must ascend the path and face the Daedric Prince. You must face the God of Schemes alone. I will get the others to safety. Go!
Continued meddling has reached an end, hero of Tamriel.
Go around!
What is this foolishness? Has your tiny mortal mind snapped? Do you really think you can defeat me? Of Oblivion are far more complex than anything your mortal senses can comprehend. Your anguish will be legendary, even in Oblivion. pathetic Adric trinket can't defeat me. I am Molag Bal, Lord of Domination. What is this, infant? Do you think your toy can slay a god? Your mind is naked to me. I can taste your fear. You are fertile ground for the seeds of eternal torment. Gabrielle is right, and I have all of eternity. Souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
Forward, Vestige. You are safe for now. Something precious to you has been riven from Stonefire's being. I have brought it here for you to reclaim.
I congratulate you, little insect. Your sting is formidable. You have bested me and released 1,000 times 1,000 souls back into the Mundus. For the moment, your world is spared. My grand scheme has only begun to unfold. Excellent. Your power shall prove useful in the coming conflicts. You've made a great and terrible enemy this day. Your world would have been better off if the plane meld had succeeded, had you bowed before me and accepted eternal servitude. I would have protected you. There are worse masters than I. Far worse.
You are but a phantom here in my domain, Stonefire. The mortal prophecies of the scrolls have been fulfilled. Leave this place and return to your pet.
You have a powerful ally. Did you know that she would bring you here? What future role has she to play in this grand cosmic farce, I wonder? Yeah. Your meddling has already cost me too much. A cursed creature of light and flame. This farce no longer amuses me.
Your soul is restored. I can see its light within you. And you have saved your world from a great calamity. But know this, mortal. The forces of Oblivion are legion, and the God of Schemes is but a single player in a complex battle for survival. You have wounded him gravely. It will be some time before his power is restored. As your enemy fell, the one you call Abner Tharn took Chim El Adabal and fled. He returns to the land from whence he came, the place you call Cyrodiil. The amulet's power has been expended for a generation or more. The Imperial will not be able to use it, nor will he profit from it, though he will spend many frustrated years in the attempt. The tear in the veil between Oblivion and Nirn has been repaired. Your world is safe, gone forever. But their memory remains. I can see the light burning brightly behind your eyes. Your friend is... Your story has only begun. Molag Bal still has plans for you. In many ways, these events played out to his event. The war between mortal kingdoms is still ravaging your world, but your true enemies are not mortal. If you are to be prepared for the coming conflicts, you must fully comprehend what is at stake. You must live among those you make war upon. Indeed. When you return to Tamriel, go to the place you call the Harborage. My gift awaits you there. It will allow you to travel to other lands and hide your true nature from those who would see you as a foe. Your soul is... You have wounded... I have no more desire to keep you here than you had to remain in...
What happened? How did we get here? I remember being overwhelmed, but then I...
Right, sorry about that. I called in a bit of help to pull you out of there. I do hope I didn't overstep my bounds.
Snow Lily,
I know, Sai. It's over. It's all over.
Well then, happy endings all round. Smashing. Who's got the brandy?
Wait. Where is Tharn? Did he survive?
He vanished. Ran off, I think. And he took the amulet you chaps found with it.
You're not going to get all weepy with me, are you? I mean, I've got that stoic reputation to maintain. What now? For you, it seems there's more to do. For us... we've seen too much, my friend. Been through... Sai and I talked about it a few days ago. What would happen if we both survived. I'd like to go back to the Abbey of Blades with him. Maybe someday. It's not as though I'm dropping off the face of Tamriel. And if not, well, I'm sure there's a seat for you in Sovngarde. If you get there...
So, this is where our roads diverge. For a time, there was much to rebuild there. And I owe it to Kasura to bring her the news of our victory, personally. Snow Lily and I, well, to what end? No, let him return to his Imperial city. He played his role, and that is enough. Grudges are like poison to the spirit. But perhaps I have never been content to remain in one place for too long. It is not my nature. Eventually I am overcome by the need to endanger myself. Between comfort and adventure, I would like that. It has been a singular honor, Vestige. Although I suppose that name is no longer appropriate.
Don't toddle off just yet. Might I have a word? I take it you ran into Lady Meridia. Lovely woman, charming. We get on famously. While you lot were having yourselves an epic row, I gave her a shout, asked if she'd be willing to help us out if things went badly. The trick of it was the timing. With every blow to that Daedric windbag, you freed hundreds of souls. She was able to catch yours before it wandered off. Jolly good trick, that. This is delightful. World saved, heroes gone their separate ways, and this knight has a new mistress to serve. Bravo. You know, that Baron fellow was always a good chap, even if he did muck things up at the start. And he did put things right in the end. He's still with you, you know, a part of you, really. And perhaps he can continue to serve the land and the people that he gave his life to save through you. That's all well and done then. There's just one bit of business left. Ah, there you are. When you have a moment, find me at the harbourage. I've got a question for you. Ugh, Tamriel, how do you stand it?
Heal, boy! Walker! Get back here!
I never knew that about leches. Have to try that next time I'm in the field.
There you are.
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Mages Guild Hall. I realize that our presence here in the temple is unconventional, but I'm afraid that our former hall was raised just recently. One does what one must, yes? Have you come seeking membership? Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't... It's a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanis will be pleased. We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution. Vanis Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster over... Excellent. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incanabula.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Yes, that's just in line with the third law of arcanodynamics. Excellent.
I'll have his heart.
Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you. New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge. West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread care.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's Watch.
Did you come here for crafting certification? Where's that help I was promised? I can't deal with this on my own. Vestige! You're the help the Skull King promised? Suddenly I feel a lot better about our chances. Still, this threat is bigger than King Yoren imagined.
I'll need a new blade before I... 3 keep you, traveler. Welcome to the Fighters Guild. Have you come to join our worthy crusade? We have it? Good, good. I know we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Right. Sees All Colors here is our new guildmaster. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Guildmaster Jofnir passed away recently, and very suddenly. Then welcome to the family, as an assistant.
Comrade, we have need of you. The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. Well?
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek.
You there, looking for me?
Thanks, Stendar. You're with the Guild? If the Divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek? As you say, there won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell west of here, near Ebonheart. Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
Meddling scum. The Redguard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus. Nothing you can do can stop
Dark Moons! What was that? That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion? Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the Guild or Merrick. It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny. Return to Davon's Watch quick as you can, comrade. Sees all colors must know.
Back so soon, comrade? A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she... Merrick? This dries my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Ebonheart. I will rally our forces here and...
We race fine horses in Davon's Watch. One sold one to...
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Where in oblivion did these things come from?
Ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
I think that's the last of them.
My master has plans for your pure soul, Merrick. You should feel honored.
Merrick? Comrade, what happened? Where did you go? Dosha, that such a weakling could take one such as Mer. How would Aleph know? She was behind you. Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You didn't recognize the Tremora from her projection. I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself. Stonefang Cavern beneath an old tower on the island just beyond Ebonheart. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our hero. May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade.
Hold there, Sarah!
Anything you can give.
Have we been led into error?
Comrade, to me. Comrade! I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She drains his soul for her master. I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick.